Alright, so I'm back. I haven't done a video in a while. I've been busy working. And I'm filming this with my iPhone 12 Pro Max. And I just bought a DJI 5 gimbal. Just want to try it out, see how it films instead of using my regular Sony 6400. So today I am doing a little road trip to the border of Mexico, specifically Tijuana Airport on the American side. I am picking up my mom at night, hopefully, if nothing gets delayed. And I'm gonna do a little battery test, how much range I have on my Tesla Model 3 long range 2021. And while I wait for her, I'll probably explore San Diego a little bit, just walk around. I've never really explored there. I went to the San Diego Zoo like 2 years ago, but that's really it. So we'll see how it goes. I also haven't washed my car. I know, it's bad. But it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so hopefully that takes care of that. So I'm leaving from Orange County, Santa Ana specifically, with 315 miles, which is about 92%, and we'll see how much range I have when I get there. I've done a trip back and forth, and I've come back with about 40 miles left. But I think this time I'm actually gonna charge there while I'm waiting, so. So we're doing really good speeds right now, but between 60 and 70 miles. I already used about 11%. I'm at 81, and it says I'll get there around 3-ish with 61%, but that's just to go to San Diego, which I'm gonna hang out for a bit, and then I'm gonna head out to the actual border. And I finally hit some traffic in San Clemente, which I was expecting. In the map it was like orange and red, so it'll probably be a couple miles. So I'm about an hour into the drive in San Onofre, I think, and I had to pull over immediately on a rest stop because I had to go to the bathroom. And actually, I think that's only the second time I've ever used a rest stop. They're pretty clean, and it's a nice view of the beach, as you can see. I'm currently at 76%, and it says I'm still gonna make it at about 62%. But I'm actually gonna make a quick stop in Oceanside at a Whole Foods to get a sandwich, so should probably change a little bit, but so far so good. So here we are at Whole Foods in Del Mar. Got a sandwich. So change of plans. There's too much traffic, so I'm not going to San Diego anymore. And I'm gonna just head straight to the border and probably hang out around there, see what's around. It's literally bumper to bumper traffic right now, so I made it. I'm in, I guess, near the border, 8.5 miles away. I got here with 56% and 192 miles. And now I just gotta wait for my mama to arrive in like a couple hours, around 8. The good thing is I found this charging station nearby. Now I'm gonna just wait around while my car charges. Hopefully I'll get about 75 miles in 3 hours, and I'm gonna just hang out around here. And we're good to go. Unfortunately, I came in during the most expensive time, but you know, it's okay. It's still cheaper. So it says about 6 hours, but I'm only gonna be here about maybe 2 or 3 hours. And I'm pulling at 6 kilowatts. 26 miles per hour. It's actually pretty good. And I also have credit from the state, so it's pretty much a free charging. So far it's been a pretty good trip. I'm so glad we have these. That way I can just charge my car. It's actually empty. Minus those one's a truck and that's a Model Y, but they're not charging. And that white one over there. I wish we had more of these around cities, so we wouldn't have to struggle with charging, especially people who have houses or can't charge easily. Now I'm just walking around. Oh, there's more cars. This area is surprisingly empty. I don't know why. Kind of creepy, to be honest. I have to be on my guard because I don't know what's around here. But it's nice and clean though, so there's that. Just gotta be careful. I assume those all the way up that hill is Mexico, Tijuana. So it's kind of a weird parking lot because there isn't really much around here besides that park over there, but I've never seen a parking lot this big for a park. So there must be something around here that would require this much parking. So I see why there's a parking lot. There's a baseball field out here, and actually this park is pretty big. So it's about 2 hours, no, like maybe an hour and a half later. I put in 38 miles, 8 kilowatts. I'm actually gonna leave this area because it's getting pretty dark in this area, and you can't tell by the camera, but it's really dark and there's some sketchy people around. So I'm gonna move to another rollout area. It's actually a lot for an hour and a half. So it's a couple hours later, and I'm actually really tired of waiting around. I left a little too early because I thought I was gonna go on a little adventures, but didn't really turn out that way, but it's okay. I did manage to get some footage, so that's still fine. If you can see, I'm at about 212 miles at 62%, and I should be at the border in about 10 minutes whenever she arrives, so almost there. And also pretty much I'm gonna be back home at about 30% with 100 miles left, which is pretty good. So I usually get back at 40 miles because I never charge, but today I did charge for like an hour and a half, so far so good. And right now I'm just waiting at Jack in the Box. Okay, well, I finally made it home. It's 12:44. I made it back with 53 miles at 15%. And for the most part, it was a decent trip. I forgot to film the actual pickup because it was a hassle just driving at the airport, but pretty good trip.